Welcome to Onecraknews, and we got a bunch of hot topic ideas that's gonna help you make money. No, it's not one of those infomercials with that ridiculous music playing in the background. Who needs it? I'm here to tell you cut and dried ways that you can make money. What's up, 23 Bogs? It's 23 Bogs, not 22 Bogs. Chilling. Okay, well, we're here to talk live about making money. Something that we all need. I need a lot of it. Now, one of the first ways to make money, and I won't take 40, 50 minutes of your time, for your future. A lot of people gonna say real estate. Real estate is a good way to make money, but how do you get straight to real estate? I know that was beautiful, Cephas. Now, one of the ways to make money in this new world that we live in and making money for your future. YouTube. Though it's been a real tricky, dicey situation, YouTube could be a good investment to get started in making money for your future. You can lay breadcrumbs and groundwork that can last from here forever, right? But you got to start somewhere. People think they make a video, it goes viral, they're going to make a lot of money. That's the misconception with people with YouTube all the time. I get that a lot. People go, yo, you got some videos, man. They were getting a bunch of hits. I know you got like millions. So they don't understand the pay structure. They don't understand hit per click. I might have one video that do 100,000, another video that do 100,000. The one video might have brought me 20, 30 bucks off one video, maybe even 100. The other video might brought in like 3, $4. It depends on the topic, the subject matter, how long people are on there. It's a lot of variables in place when you're doing something of that nature. So YouTube definitely can be a good vehicle to launch and promote your page. Now, a lot of people are talking to me right now. Thank you. Now, people say, well, besides YouTube, a YouTube channel, is that it? That's my only way of making some money easy? You can blog with an affiliate marketing site. You know, one of those self-made marketing sites. Go and make a blog page. That way you get like some advertisement money. Write how to start a blog person, 3 steps or less. Get some of those things working for yourself. Right? That's another way to make some money. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hitting the super chat up, supporting the page. And if you guys are watching this video later, you can always support the page by hitting up my Cash App, which is Karceno, Karceno, on the Cash App. I think we talked about peer-to-peer lending before. You know, that's another good topic. Peer-to-peer lending is another way. I did basically done this video before. You know, loaning money back and forth with each other as far as like getting annual returns back and things of that nature. That one I wouldn't really get into unless I learned a lot about it, if I was you guys. It's a lot of key pieces in there that you don't want to get in there, but annualized returns and things of that nature, you would have to learn a lot to get into that stage. So I wouldn't want to get into that unless you definitely has done your homework, because it could be dicey at best. Oh well, you can get paid on YouTube with they got this referral program now for apps. You can use app referral. Like, yo, you want to do a TED talk or something like that with an ad, and we're gonna advertise and show you how to advertise certain things, and you're getting money from here, you're getting money from there, and this place is paying you $800 a month just an ad, promoting something, a product or something, and people are paying you for advertisement. It happens, believe me. It's not a surprise. This stuff happens a lot. Top of the morning, Mr. Moore. Thanks, Cephas. I appreciate it. Well, it's tiring sometimes. And people get so exhausted doing these things that they think they know what they're getting into, and then they really don't. Well, it's like turning your passion into profit using Google AdSense. AdSense to me is very tricky. You got to really kind of know what you're doing, and you're not going to probably prosper too much if you don't know or be able to explain how these things are going to work for you. A lot of people love Google AdSense, and they can make it work for them. They'll start a page, get the page going to a certain extent, then they run into different obstacles. It happens. So bloggers ads, you get the information products, like I told you before. Those things help. You can start a small page, get started with like those create and sell online courses, and you can teach and do all these wonderful things. People just never explore these options. It's just certain people who are looking to get additional revenue. User content site with ads and membership. Now, see, that's different. That's very difficult to do. It's very hard to explain. So you use that with investments and stocks. Investments and stocks to me is better than real estate. Okay. Um, Definitely get books before you start going into stocks and investment. Find out what is best for you. Talk to an agent. Talk to many agents. Don't talk to one. Talk to different firms. Like you got Merrill Lynch and Merrill Edge. You got all these different people. Talk to the executives. Talk to the investing partners. Because the last thing you're going to want to do is liquidate shares for money. You don't want to have to come back to do that ever. You want your shares out there working for you. And no matter how many people tell you the market is crashing, the market is this, the market, the market, the market. One thing about that market, you don't want to ever screw it up. Don't ever want to screw that up. The stockholders, they're gonna pretty much do all right. A lot of ways to protect your money. Well, it's a long time strategies into these situations, but definitely want to get an investment in stock. Help build your portfolio. You can do that, and then there's network marketing too. You know? Well, you can also make money off stock. If you can just put money away and don't have to go and pull it back into that, you can actually make money. Stacking up against the competition, that's a very valuable situation where it gives you a crystal clear perspective into the world of like home-based businesses. You have like monthly things that you could do, like selling product, like oh Metaluca or Mary Kay, Avon, Herbalife, Advocate International, Beachbody. Oh, look at this beach oils. These things make money. The popularity is very low on some. Avon is very high. If you're looking at the charts of the people who are in this, like mostly women do these things. Not saying that it's a more of a women thing, just the majority of them are women. All right. You have Metaluca, you have Pampered Chef, Mary Kay Products, Herbalife International, Advocate International, Beachbody. You got all these different companies. That's just to throw you out there. Product based selling. That's network marketing. I just laid it out. We already covered the YouTube way. But once again, look it up, research everything before you get involved in it. Because if you don't, let's say you don't research it and you just run out there and start just doing things. What are you doing is setting yourself up for a crazy disadvantage. And you don't want to be that person. You don't want to get involved in that. You know, it leads to disaster. Now, when you start making some money, it'd be good to, make your own app or a computer program. That's another way to make money. But that one kind of takes a little bit of money to do because you want to get your app up and going. You got to pay for your app every month, pay your app bill and your fee, whatever that is. You got to pay for that. So that's going to come out of your pocket, your responsibility. You got to be the one to close the deal on that. Hey, thanks, Alex. You can go to applypie.com. Make an app. It's easy as pie, right? You build your own app. You can go there. They give you promo codes and everything else. Make your own app. This can put you. This It's kind of tricky at times. It's a very difficult thing that you can put together and learn. But to me, putting together an app is probably one of the easiest things ever. You just got to have something that would make people want to keep going back to the app. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have the thing where they got it where people who can monitor the app or have the app running can definitely get in and do certain things as far as boosting your app and boosting the revenue towards the app, getting it off the ground. I thought about it, but I wanted to have somebody run it besides me. Been playing Baccarats online. Jesus. Well, this is the thing now. This is not for everybody, but let's say you're doing a digital layout, like digital art for people. That makes money for people. Some people like digital art. That thing works. They get involved in that, and you can instantly digitally download art concepts, and these things can make money for you online. Like there's plenty of things you can do online and get money. You just need to be in the right place at the right time. Like people in Melbourne, Australia, are making big money in digital art. So people are buying things like signs, logos for like, let's say you need quotes and things like that. They help do it. Fiverr, there's a lot of people on Fiverr doing that stuff, digital art stuff. So he says, I'm a designer. I offer branding services. Good money here to be made. See, you got a guy right there, Dumas, to help you right out. One of the best ways to is networking. Networking. All you guys here, network with each other, especially if you're for real and you actually are trying to do some of these things. Network. You can come in here and actually network with other people. We don't mind. That's what LinkedIn used to be about. I remember when LinkedIn used to be about networking with people. Now it's like, what the hell are we doing here? I got so many people that's just begging me for stuff over there. I'm like, what is going on here? Thought this was a networking place. I'm talking to a guy that was fired and is like, help me, help me. I was like, help you do what? Doing Jesus. And it is true. Karceno don't sleep. It's like a vampire, always up, always on the money. But I hope you guys are all subscribed to One Crack News. That's one thing. Everybody here should have subscribed. Everyone here should have hit the like button for a video like this. See, that's the thing. When it deals with me, I'm a little different from the majority of the people I know. The majority of the people I know don't have these type of problems or issues. They do these surveys, and these surveys always come back around, and that's mostly teenagers getting involved in it. But teenagers find a way to make money other than, you know. Well, you can get a typing job that can pay you like $20 an hour. You can type from home. That can lead to money. People, there are a lot of people doing a lot of different things to make money nowadays. It is unbelievable what you can do out here. I would rather see the Warriors in Portland, to be honest. CJ versus KD. This is the battle of all battles. Remember the controversy? Two friends going at it now. And KD told him last year, don't worry about what's going on over here at the top of things. Dang, y'all just go ahead, y'all win y'all little games, y'all have a good season. Don't worry about what's going on top of things. That was the illest thing I've ever heard. I said, "Oh damn, that's." He told him that live on his show. Look, man, don't worry about what's going on over here at the top, on top of that. Y'all just win y'all little games. ah, damn. I said CJ is not going to let that ride. He is gonna come back. I was like, they gonna put this, they gonna get this cooking. The NBA ain't gonna let that go away. NBA like, yo, this is good marketing. We gonna have to put this matchup together. The Golden State Warriors have been in five straight Western Conference Finals. Not since the Lakers have a run like that's been done. Ron gonna be like, that's nothing. I'm with the eight straight. They'll be like, yeah, you personally, but you did it bouncing from team to team to team. Well, if you look at it, it makes sense to have the Warriors not have to worry about playing another game seven. You can have Steph Curry rest his finger and everything else, let him rest until Tuesday. You know, let the players need the rest. You got all these days extra for Kevin Durant to get ready. Kevin Durant probably won't be back to game three. So you got two games at home without Kevin Durant, either against Portland or or Denver. You would much rather want to play Portland than Denver without Kevin Durant. Well, Rodney Hood has been their X factor, and yesterday they get sporadic with offense, and Portland can get very sporadic. They become a one pass shoot or no pass shoot team, and it becomes about individuality, and they become very selfish team at times. You know, they don't know how to use Evan Turner right. At times, they just start going into we're just going to keep throwing up shots. And what happens when Dame is off? Normally, CJ don't get the touches he needs, and normally it just goes from one player to one player to one player, and they would need that third player to step up. Rodney Hood has been that guy. Well, One Crack News is number one. I appreciate it. We thank you. They play a more fundamental game, but they have spells where they fall asleep. It's not good. It's not good for a lot of people and a lot of teams when you keep falling asleep like that because you decimate your chances greatly when you start falling to the wayside. So hopefully the business tips help. I love to see you guys doing well out there. Hopefully all you guys have subscribed. Oh, no problem, Roddy Nine. Just want to look and see you guys make money. Lots of it. More than me. You can loan me money. Hit me up in the super chats. They be like, you know what? You helped me out. Here you go. Bam! I'll be like, yes! Finally, someone gets it.